We just changed the name.
We're good now.
Well, the stuff works now. I don't know if we're good.
Yeah, this isn't going to be good, but people are going to hear it.
It's not going to be good. It's going to be great.
Yeah, dude. We're going to make this radio station great again.
Yeah, it's going to be as great as those fights the other night.
Magra.
Make radio stations
Magra.
great. Masagra.
Magra Lago.
You watched the UFC fights on the lawn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Dude, they were
didn't.
every fight was sweet.
I looked on the app. I saw they were all TKOs. I'm like, yeah, of course they were. It's
Yeah.
like,
They can't have
yeah.
a close
So they're
match.
gonna have like two dudes like wrestling for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
You know,
there's
That's what I would have thought. That's what he wanted.
Oh, it's what he
You'd think
wants
so.
inside, but he doesn't
Yeah.
want it like outwardly.
Mm-hmm.
you can. When you're on the lawn, you go for the hard knockout. You don't want to be rolling around in the lawn where everyone
Can't
can
be
see you.
wrestling around on a lawn for 25 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah.
When I think of the amount of time that I've spent wrestling around the lawn,
I've
25
spent-
minutes is not a long time.
At one time,
Well, okay, no.
yeah, you
25 straight minutes of wrestling.
Just
only
no
time,
referees, nobody else is there. It's
Yeah.
just me, and I'm throwing myself onto my lawn.
Yeah.
Pretended to be Andre the Giant or, I don't know, Hulk Hogan or...
with another man.
Yeah, you have to be with
No,
them.
I've never...
Yeah.
I'm
Not an imaginary friend.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about here.
I've never wrestled with another man.
Nice.
Not once.
Like
Nice,
another...
man.
like.
Yeah, me neither, dude.
I
Totally.
think I stopped. I think I stopped wrestling, like for fun. I guess, like in elementary school. Like
Yeah.
I don't remember
That's
ever
a good
wrestling
time.
anybody as a man.
What?
Yeah, that's a good time to cut it out. I think.
Yeah, I've had more fun time rolling around and with the boys.
That's like you should be doing that like in the first 100 times you get drunk.
You should be.
And then,
Like
then
once-
after that, once you hit 101, then it's like no more wrestling around.
Is it one time in 100 times?
No, you could do it 100 times. You could do it every one, and I'd be like, that's fine. How many
then-
times have you been drunk? It's only like 96. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
And you keep wrestling.
Then you watch them wrestle, and you're like, dang.
I need to talk to my sponsor.
Yeah. Also, you
He
can't
needs to be wrestling me more.
talk to a sponsor until after 100 times either. That's you.
That is true. The kids.
It's like this beautiful honeymoon period where you're wrestling dudes. You're not even thinking about whether or not you have a problem. You're just having a really great time.
You're like early 20s. You're in there. You're suplexing your best buds.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I'm kind of sweet chin music, or I'm trying to think of some wrestling moves.
Yeah.
If you're sweet chin music in your best buds,
Yeah.
Are they your best buds?
yeah, you're in a fight then.
Yeah, it sounds like
Oh,
it.
I just gave you a sweet chin. I just kicked you in the face.
Or you're like redefining what's hitting their chin. You know? That could be too. You know? You're really innovating the tactics.
yeah, you have sweet chin music when they're passed out.
Sweet, gentle chin
you can't
Tender chin music.
Sweet tin music was when they're listening to music in like the 30s.
Yeah,
Listen to this great sweet tin music
Tin Pan Alley.
coming straight through the tin can, brother.
We got this new thing. It's a player piano. We don't even need a person. You just put a quarter in it, and it goes blink, 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 blink.
That was a hell of an invention.
That was wild.
Yeah.
I've seen one in real life.
I actually still don't understand it. We have all sorts of cool stuff.
Player pianos are pretty. They're just like work on the same principle as a music box. You can crank it, and then it hits the little metal things. It goes bing, 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 bing.
Yeah,
But the player piano just goes,
I know. It looks like
Yeah.
it looks like
and it looks like somebody's playing it. That's what's the scary
an
part.
invisible man. You know,
What
that
if
almost
there's-
makes more sense to me than stuff traveling through the air than Bluetooth. At least there's a physical thing that it's hitting to make it hit something else.
sure.
When you can just play music, the fact that we're just going into car radios right now,
Yeah, it's awesome.
it is.
Good for them, honestly.
Yeah, we're catching music out of the air. You're catching sounds out of the air.
sounds from
Those
the air.
pianos were catching sounds from paper.
I think what the craziest part about it is that I could buy a $20 thing from Target and plug it into my thing, and then like that will pick up the music. Like it feels like in order to be able to do that, it should be like a big like antenna, and like you should like have to spend like some money on it. But literally for $20 at Target, I plugged this thing in, and now I'm like, whatever I want to hear in the whole world, I got here.
Yeah.
Must be nice. Must be nice to spend $20 at Target
and
when I'm buying Bluetooth speakers $5 at Menards.
Do you want?
And they don't work.
Oh yeah, don't buy the. I'm not talking about the speaker. I'm talking about the receiver for the car. You
like you put it in your.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because you have an auxiliary port, or
I don't have an auxiliary cord, which is why.
Yeah. So then you put it in your.
You have a cassette player. They got a cassette Bluetooth thing.
No cassettes. CD, dude. 5-disc changer, dude.
That's actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, don't lie. Well, here's the problem though. You stick it in there, it never comes back out.
Yep.
I got about 3 or 4 just stuck in there.
Which ones are they?
Jars of clay.
No way.
Good one.
No, it's not jars of clay. I found some old mix CDs from when I was a child recently, and
Jars of Clay ruled.
A lot of emo. Was Jars of, were they a Christian band? They
Yeah,
seemed
they
like
had
they
that
were.
flood song.
If I could
Yeah.
walk. What was
Dude,
that song?
you know what's? I thought that they said walk too, but then I started. It has to be the lyrics because I had that exact part in my mind, but then I was gonna say 500 miles. Knew it wasn't that.
That's actually as soon as I said, I was like, nope, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not the
not
replay
that
or
one.
not
It's something like
the.
And
I
if I
know.
would.
Yeah,
walk
dude,
five-
you 100 just to meet a man who's havering to you.
Yeah, I had like the Newsboys in there.
The Newsboys.
Collective Soul.
I have some Gershwin, some Ira Gershwin stuck in there.
There's all the Christian music you'd ever want, dude.
I have the teachings of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
It's read to me by Louis Gossett Jr.
Bible Man audio only. Yeah, that's some good ones, man. Do you guys? Blaise, you're a pretty religious guy. Do you ever have any of that?
Jars of clay.
Jars of clay. I'm sure.
was-
And then
That was my Bible.
Tales.
how about casting crowns?
Casting couch.
Casting couch. What was that?
What was casting couch?
Yeah.
We'll talk after the show.
No, that's actually still a thing. I do know about that.
I casted some crowns on some couches.
Well, we were talking about Christian rock, so it took me a bit to like get back into the yes.
Yeah.
So,
also, we were talking about Christians and rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, which they do anyway.
I'm more so like am Jesus like from how I hang out with whores.
Yeah, true. You actually you do a lot of like kind of Jesus.
You said
stuff,
dude,
you know?
yeah, right.
Like the company you keep is Jesus.
Company might keep is very much so.
But I don't think that Jesus was like participating in the activities of the folks that he was surrounding with. I think he was like trying to like rehabilitate them.
But he might have done some. I think he kind of had to be undercover copy, you know. So I'm sure he had to do a couple things.
Yeah.
You say Jesus didn't get any
because otherwise,
urges?
that is true. If he wasn't doing it, they'd just be like, "Who's this narc?"
Yeah. Who's
you know?
this nerd?
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm hanging out with all the people like that, and then just being like, you could be just nice.
You
And
could
they're
just
like,
be-
We are nice. I'm
I'm
like,
like,
oh yeah,
I know.
I guess you're kind of looked down upon by everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think he was hanging out with them for a different reason. He was just like, hey, if I hang out with all these so-called bad people, then I'm going to look real good.
That could, or it could have just got lost in translation, where like he actually was just the man hanging out.
He was a
I mean,
pimp.
he was also the man, but he
Yeah.
was also like,
Yeah.
I'm going to hang out with all these cool
Yeah, exactly.
people.
He used to like do sleight of hand tricks and turn like water into wine. And people were like, whoa, this dude's just crazy. He's
That's
got
the
all
thing.
these whores around him and he's got a bunch of wine every time I go over there.
Yeah, and
Pretty
he's also,
sick, honestly.
Pretty sick. He's
Yeah.
a cool dude.
And
you
he's
know?
got like he's kind of got like the rich parent, so he's just like he has to rebel a little bit before.
Yeah, that's true. Though he didn't know his parents were rich. His parent was rich.
Oh, he had
Oh,
parents.
he knew his parent was
Wait,
rich.
was
Then he started-
Joseph rich?
No, I was
No,
talking
Mary.
about just our Lord and Savior. God.
I know. He didn't even know.
God.
He didn't even know, did he?
Did Jesus
Jesus
know who
knew
he was?
I don't think.
Yeah.
He knew, I don't think he knew that God was his dad.
Yeah, what he'd say that I'm the son of God.
Oh,
That's why he got killed.
Yeah. And then Joseph
Yeah, I
was like,
guess.
bro, shut up. What
Right.
if Jesus was just like severely mentally disabled and like he had no idea who Joseph was like, dude, stop saying this.
I think
okay?
that's the whole thing. I think that's what everyone's like. Yeah, no, dude, quit. You're causing a lot of problems here. It's like you look at your mom. You now hang out with women that are just like your mom. Do you think that's a coincidence? It's like obviously that your mom is a trollop. These ladies are trollops, and she is also schizophrenic or something. She says that you're the son of God. You know?
Yeah.
Well, because
Joseph, I mean,
Well, which angel came to her again?
Yeah, I think a lot.
God.
I think a lot of them.
and
were.
it wasn't to her.
Yeah.
It's all around her.
Nope.
They surrounded her in a
Yep.
yeah. In a
The
fun,
12 apostles were all his dad. One of these guys is your dad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, they were like his age. So.
Well,
Right. His
I
mom
think
was.
Jesus was a carpenter, right? So he's like, hey, instead of like hanging out these like blue collar, probably like boring guys, like there was like they were like the mega guys of like that era, you know. They're probably like super conservative. He's like, hey man, I think everyone kind of deserves a chance. Like, nah, we gotta get all these vagrants out of Bethlehem.
Out of Bethlehem.
Yeah. And so he's like, I would rather go hang out with some dirtbags actually, because these carpenters, these guys are racist. They suck. I'd rather go hang out with some dirtbags. This is gonna be a good
Union
time.
364 is
Yeah.
not where I want to be in
Yeah,
life.
exactly.
Like, all right then.
They're like, yeah, we're having a barbecue later. Jesus, you want to come? I was like, no, I don't, pal.
I don't feel welcome there. How
No.
about that?
Carpenters had to have been raking in the dough back then.
Yeah, carpentry was really
Yeah.
big.
Bro, I wish.
Yeah, he had to be like that. Joseph had to kind of be a rich family.
Yeah, until you're raising someone else's kid, and you have no money, and you're
Like, I can't believe
You're
that
like,
I'm raising this other kid.
right? Which is like carpenter behavior.
but
he like
nobody,
thinks he's a big tough conservative guy. But meanwhile, his wife is just like,
but nobody believes you. Nobody believes that's not your kid. You know what I mean? Because you're like,
Well,
okay,
that's
your
true.
wife's a whore, and then she
Yes.
also gave birth to Jesus or God's son.
Yeah.
Right. You banged. She got pregnant.
yeah,
Get over it,
yeah,
Joseph.
step up, dude. Quit being a dirtbag.
Quit trying to move out of the house.
Yeah.
They didn't have cigarettes back then, so he was like, I gotta
Yeah,
I gotta
they
leave the house
smoked-
for
They smoked some stuff.
Yeah, I gotta go out for some hashish.
papyrus. They're like, I need rolling
I'm
papyrus.
smoking papyrus.
I gotta go get some frankincense.
Yeah,
I'm out of frankincense
fresh
and myrrh.
out of
Yeah.
frankincense.
All that stuff that was delivered to us by those kings. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
all out.
Exactly. They're like, why did that happen?
Wait, what was the third thing that they brought? Gold.
Yeah, I think it was gold.
I'm all out of gold.
Yeah, it was gold, which was very normal. And then it was two things you've never heard of in your entire life.
Did gold must have had some sort of value back then if they were bringing it, you know?
I think they were just trying to talk some frankincense into Joseph. Like, is that your son?
I can't believe that they had frankincense's monster. It's just a guy who had just needed frankincense.
That'd be a great Christian band name.
Frankincense's monster.
Frankincense monster.
I thought it was the old retired the disgraced senator, I guess, from Minnesota would scoop farts into a bag and then sell them as Al frankincense. That took too long, but it was awesome.
I was like, there are enough disgraced political people from Minnesota.
From Minnesota,
Which,
yeah.
which one?
Yeah.
Not the well-respected Al Franken.
What's the? Well, he said like, didn't he take a picture and like put his arms around somebody's
Yeah.
waist?
He did
Or,
something weird.
Yeah,
no,
real-
he took a picture and pretended to like honk a
Yeah.
girl's, you know.
He and the guy from NPR, Keeler, is another
Garrison?
another like Minnesota guy that like had like a strange kind of cancellation.
Yeah.
Garrison Keeler.
His was he had his arm around a lady in a picture. I think was what it was. I think it's like maybe
Al
like
Franken?
No, Keeler
Yeah.
guy. It was like I don't think it was like maybe like there-ish, waist-ish.
Yeah.
You know?
But it was also under the pants, so that's what made it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there was emotion. You know?
I think Garrison Keeler's
Yeah.
one of my least favorite people on the radio. Garrison Keeler. He had a coffee. He was drinking coffee.
He
all
was
the
a
time.
good guy, dude.
I didn't like listening to him. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
no,
honest.
listening to NPR it's grating in like a very non-grating way. You know what I mean?
You know what else is crazy? Is that other president was just an impractical jokester.
Yeah. Yeah.
Murr.
I was trying to figure out a way to work.
Is he also canceled?
Is it Joe? Is it Joe that was
Yeah.
canceled?
Joe
One of
was the
them.
one that kind of
Everyone's
was.
getting canceled.
But
Yeah.
also, I think that was another one that was just kind of like proven to be like,
Oh, really?
It wasn't really
silly.
Well, that doesn't matter. They got they're in syndication. They have so many things
Yeah,
going
that's
on
true.
that they're already.
Yeah,
They're set.
syndication. That's what Jesus needs to save them
Yeah,
from.
they're living a life of syndication.
Yeah.
I went to high school with a girl named Syndication.
Really?
Really?
No.
Wow. I can't believe it. Awesome.
That's
dude.
a
I mean,
that's just a swingers vacation.
I was going to say, that sounds like the name of a lady that Jesus would have hung out with.
Yeah.
Jesus was running a content house.
That was it.
Let's do a heroin and make content. They're like, Jesus, are you sure?
What? Come along with me today as I bring all the water to this wedding and change it into wine.
Yeah, exactly. Get those.
Come to Jesus's house of debauchery, where it will flood.
I just call it the temple.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's nice.
Come to temple.
Yeah,
That's nice.
House
dude.
of debauchery is like way too long.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like it though.
HOD.
House of God.
HOG.
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 Come to the
Come to the hog. Actually, that's probably it.
Yeah.
People calling it the hog house, but Jesus is getting super mad. He's like, "Why is it the house of God house? That's so dumb.
Right.
It's like
The hog
ATM
house.
machine. Is it an automatic teller machine? Shut up."
Jesus wearing a flat bill cap that says hog.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That rules.
Yeah, he was awesome, dude. And he's like, yeah, I guess I'll die.
I guess I'll die for your sins.
He's
It's
like,
cool.
I guess. I mean, he'd done enough bad stuff, So
He was like, "You guys,
kinda
I'm
like-
gonna live forever in the hearts and minds of
it'd be great.
people because I can't continue this debaucherous lifestyle."
yeah,
second time
he
using
did.
debauchery.
He just did so much. He's like, I can't follow this up, dude.
Yeah.
It does kind of seem like,
They didn't had them all yet.
yeah.
No.
Dude, yeah, no, it's going to get that. David Blaine, seems like David Blaine would be doing like a crucifixion at some point to be like, watch me. He puts things through his hand. Do you see that?
Oh, he's doing a little stigmata.
Yeah. David Blaine, I think even on Rogan, he had him just like stick a pin the whole way through his hand and then just pull it out.
Okay.
Did he bleed afterwards?
A little bit, I think.
Because you could, like acupuncture, you can do that. You can
Yeah.
can stick a long pin through your leg and then pull. Well, I don't think you're supposed to pull it out the other side.
Maybe he's
but
just like super into like Reiki and stuff,
he can like control his mind
Is
and
it
control the
pronounced
blood
Reiki
flow.
or Reiki?
I don't know.
Reiki is just him in the fall.
You guys are both
Feel a
wrong.
little Reiki today.
Want to jump in some leaves?
Daddy Reiki. That's David Blaine's new stuff.
Oh man,
That's his new thing. I like. I like.
a Full Metal Ice Pick.
Oh,
that's the name of my band.
It's a sequel to Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
another good one.
It's the secret to wow, dang it, Basic Instinct. If anybody's ever seen that movie,
I don't think I haven't watched a lot of film. Not a lot.
Give him one.
Sharon Stone, she showed her vagines in that movie.
Oh,
that was the one where
how
she
about-
uncrossed her legs. If you ever,
I don't know anything about that, but I should.
You don't know
probably-
anything about that?
No, I've never.
Dude, we got Bethany Hablin in here. What is that?
Is that all she was talking about?
yeah, she loves
like
smut.
that's like the main. You've seen it before, for sure.
That's the reason people know that movie.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would just fall
A
into
white
the
dress
wasteland.
lady who just opens up her legs.
Man, I'm gonna have to check this out.
It's pretty.
Man.
They said the director said they told her, "Hey, Sharon, we're getting a horrible reflection off of your panties. So can you take those off for this scene? It's so dark we won't be able to see anything, but there's blah blah blah." And then, as it turns out, it's so bright you can see everything.
Incredible.
You don't remember that?
Absolutely incredible.
I mean, I feel like I probably have seen it, but I don't recall it.
But what's raunchier is a movie called Sliver.
Sliver? That
Yeah.
sounds gross.
But
Steven-
David Blaine put through his hand.
Yes, exactly.
No, it was a full metal ice pick. He put a Full Metal Jacket through his hand. Speaking of ice pick, that's the premise of the movie. She kills her lover with an ice pick at the very beginning of the movie, and then she gets in trouble for it.
Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone, and she's like, "Do you think?" Oh, she's also an author who wrote a book about her
Yeah.
lover getting murdered with an ice pick, and she's like, "Do you think I would commit a crime in the same fashion of what I just wrote?"
Wow,
And then like
women are so smart.
her next book was like
And
killing
funny.
a detective. Or
She's
something
like,
that.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna show my my bottom half here, and that'll everyone will forget about the ice pick pretty quickly.
That's actually exactly what happened. She like
Brilliant.
opens her legs up and everybody's like,
oh yeah,
she's free to go.
ice pick. Who gives a
yeah, nobody liked that guy anyway.
So
gives
do you
a
want to go
pick?
on a date with me? Who gives a pick?
Is that the new segment? Win a date with Blaise Kautzman? We should do something like that.
Yeah, we should do that. Just like just so a woman can have a terrible Saturday night.
It doesn't. Don't limit it to women.
Oh, good call. Actually, it should just be dudes.
Only
person.
men. Who wants to win it?
This should be, this should be about exploration for Blaise and everybody.
Exploration for Blaise.
Blaise, like, I've gone on 52 dates this year with guys. I still don't like him. We're like, buddy, keep chiseling away.
You just haven't found the right one yet.
Yeah.
You got to go wrestle outside.
You have to figure that no matter how straight you are, there probably is at least one guy in the world that would do it for you, right? There's got to be with all the numbers.
Yeah.
There's got to be just like one at least.
As long as he didn't have a penis.
Yeah, he could be right. He could do like maybe he had like an ice pick accent or something. It's all, he was trying to.
That
do
is
some...
true. If he had cancer in the genitals and then got them removed,
exactly.
I could.
Like, it's cool because we hang out, we watch football, and then at the end, there's no expectations. We just kind of we cuddle, and then fall
I
asleep.
have expectations. As long as I don't need to do anything.
You, like soaking. Like, do you need one of your friends to come by and push on the bed?
No, I don't need that.
he's like, trust me, man, it's not even necessary for me.
It's not. I don't need that. We can. I'll take care of that part myself.
That's overkill, brother.
Somebody's just looking for an excuse to be there.
You know what? I think if Brad Pitt was like kiss me on the mouth,
right?
I'd do it.
That's what I'm saying. You can be the straightest guy in the world. There's like 4 billion other dudes. There's got to be one other dude you'd be like, wow, I did not think this about myself, but this guy got me.
Yeah.
It's got to just be. It's got to be possible.
Every guy who says that they wouldn't have that is trying to be too machismo.
Exactly, and they probably have a bunch of guys. They probably have like a couple 100,000 guys out there for them.
That's like everyone's like
it's any guy, really.
Yeah, actually, maybe every other guy.
Like, it doesn't even matter. That guy, that guy. I don't care what guy I see on
just
TV.
Every guy sees like, God, I'm so straight. Just getting so mad.
I've seen those guys before. They all rip off the sleeves of their shirt.
Yeah, cool. I wear cutoffs, and I'm the straightest guy I've ever met.
Oh, it's cutoffs rule.
Cutoffs rule, dude.
I wear cutoffs all the time.
Cutoffs, yeah, but these guys.
Oh, they're so angry.
Yeah, they're ripping them
they're
off.
so repressed. They're just like, oh.
They don't mean to. They're just yanking.
Ripping off your
sleeves.
sleeves.
Oh,
dude, we used to rip each other's sleeves off all the time.
Fun.
You ever do that?
I'm not.
It is fun. You just if you just grab up here and there, you can rip a sleeve off someone.
You definitely can do it.
Pretty fun.
Not the cleanest tear often. Sometimes it gets a little
It'll
wonky.
stretch out a little bit.
It's a little wonky, but it feels good.
You get the seam just right, and it's like it feels like perforation. It's fun.
I'm gonna bring that back because there was a while where me and the boys were just consistently out and about and be like, you had to wear crappy shirts because someone would rip your sleeves off at some point in the night.
You're like,
That's
why
nice.
are you wearing a flowered top? You're like, well, if you're going to rip a sleeve off, it's going to be my mom's shirt. I don't care.
Full blouse.
It's so flowy.
Yeah, his shoulder pads.
Yeah, you're wearing a maternity garb.
Why do your blue jeans have sweatpants material in the very front and elastic?
Alaska. And why are you from Alaska?
Have you ever been to Alaska? I used to have a boss. We had to wear. The shirts were provided, so we had to wear these shirts, but they're like white button-ups, and the elbows would rip out. I don't know. They get them washed every week or whatever. The elbows would rip out, and we started a new guy, and I had a hole in my elbow, and I went to the boss, and I was like, "Hey, look at this!" And he just grabbed my shirt and ripped the sleeve all apart, and he was like, "Go get a new shirt." And I was like, "Yeah, I will."
And then he essayed you.
No.
He started ripping it.
right there on the floor.
That's one of those guys that just can't handle it. He saw even the elbow. Man, he's like, oh.
He's like, ah.
I thought he just called him a Mexican friend. He essayed him.
Yeah.
I thought you meant amigo.
Go get a new shirt. You're like, this is all very strange.
And the guy just started was like, I don't know what's happening here, but
I'm feeling a certain way today.
Yeah. He's like, I feel like there's about 4 billion men out there for me today.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to go wrestle around in the lawn.
I didn't watch the UFC thing, and I was upset about it because I thought it was last night, but it was really I watched
Sunday.
the Stanley Cup playoffs instead. I guess.
Good.
Dude, yeah, I turned it on and turned it on right as there was like a the like Blue Angels were doing like a 10 plane flyover, and it looked awesome.
Yeah.
Like when that claw thing was lit up and filled with people, it was like the energy looked sweet. And then I saw a clip of just an American eagle flying across the crowd coming up to this lady, and it was like,
yeah, that's cool.
it actually did seem like the most, like being there had to have been awesome. Then they just had like, I don't know, 10,000 people on the lawn watching.
Yeah,
like,
None
a
of
big
them were
screen.
wrestling.
If I was actually there, I would.
Well, two of them were at a
enjoy
Two
it.
of them. Well,
But-
it was like one fight.
But I feel
Oh.
like I've become so lame where like I actually dislike so many things that are going on with this country that I'm like, this actually is a horrible time for this and I hate it. But I do know that if I was there, I would have liked it.
Bro, if you
But
would
it is just like, well, don't we? But like, you know, because like how like everyone, like the president and stuff, is like making love to children, and then we're like, nah, this is cool though. Let's not.
No, but
let's
he
not-
put a
let's not worry
fight on the
about that.
White House lawn.
Yeah.
He's bringing the fight to them.
I
which
don't-
was sweet.
I don't like blatant. I don't like blatant distractions from what's actually going
But
on.
I mean, that truly was every president anyway.
Well, yes.
so,
Except
so you
for
might as well
Taft.
watch
But-
a sweet fight.
No, Herbert Hoover. He was the one in the wheelchair. He wasn't doing any of that.
You don't know.
He couldn't.
Yeah, FDR also.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
FDR.
Was Taft.
He couldn't stand up because he was so tired from diddling.
Yeah.
Which is what they call playing the violin.
Yes, exactly.
That's fiddling.
And who hasn't been? Who hasn't been a little too tired from that?
Working those arms. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
But yeah,
Dude.
That is sick, though. I do like over the top America, like
Well, it
stuff
just-
like that, but
You know,
it feels like a bad time for it.
How people were like-
well, it's also the best time for it because it's quarter of 1,000 years.
I
of the
know
country.
that's the other thing too. That it was UFC 250. I was like, well,
that's all you gotta. That's all you gotta think about. Just be
I
like,
know.
well, do this.
I
Just think
know.
of the sweet event.
Once July hits, I'll be over all this lame caring about like children being abused and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll get right back to being like, you know what, we are the best.
I mean, that's been going on.
250 years.
I just got to the point where like we're never gonna find out anything.
I know,
There's
but
another
it's not-
island now
I
that
know,
no one.
That's another island.
Well, brother, that's why they let the other one get caught.
Awesome, awesome.
It's like right next door. They don't think
There's
anybody
probably,
knows
like,
this.
there's probably like 30, 40 other islands.
Yeah, it's probably some other.
This is
islands
just the
going
American
on.
island.
Yeah, this is just like, well, this one got caught. Well, let's
Yeah.
just go to the other one.
Yeah. Well, I guess
We'll
that's,
get a different
that's
financier.
nice. Yeah,
I think
Dubai has to be loaded with them. You know how much money is going around there?
that's a good point.
they don't have to hide it. They can just do it in the street and throw money at whoever's yelling at them.
Yeah,
And then they're like, oh,
I don't think they throw them. I think they chop their heads off.
they're not giving away anything. They're like,
Yeah.
you are looking.
Yeah, no, they actually need to bring them away from Dubai for that. There's a lot.
Yeah, they kind of pretend there. I think.
They
Yeah.
got a bunch of they got a bunch of kids there, and they all line them up, and then they're like, "You do buy," and then they're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say they get together and smoke a lot of Dubais.
"Nice, nice."
That sounds like the best time ever.
They're
dude.
not. Yeah, they're not locked down to one specific gender. They're just like, "Do you do buy?"
Yes, dude. Good stuff, guys.
That is good.
Thank you and good night.
Very good. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what other. It would have been sweet to have, like, dude, if you just would have had the dream team from '96 go out and play basketball on there.
Yeah,
again.
there's a lot of like you could really
Magic
yeah.
Johnson.
I'm assuming fireworks were abundant. I would guess there had to have been. Right? Or can they not do that because it's too scary because of the pops and people might think it's a gun or something?
No, I'm pretty sure they do.
PSP.
Pretty sure every year they have fireworks in Washington, D.C.
Yeah,
When they
but
can afford it.
but like on the White House lawn.
I think that well, you can't do it on the lawn because that's where the people are. That would be like when they blew up all those. That has to be from a distance. Josh and I were under a fireworks show that
That
rained.
is true, actually. Yeah.
It rained shrapnel on us.
yeah, yeah.
That was the most.
A lot of
I
times-
asked multiple people that we were with that weekend, and I'm like, "Do you remember when that?" Because I was back home this weekend,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Oh, do you remember that last fireworks show they had here when all the shrapnel rained down on us?" And
Yeah.
they're like, "No." I'm like, "What?" That's like
Maybe
a core memory.
maybe everyone was gone. I mean, that was like kind of a random point in the night. I feel like.
And that's not what you want to remember from the 4th of July.
It wasn't the 4th of July.
Even better.
Yeah,
It was a
just some
fair.
some fun Western North Dakota
Yeah.
stuff.
Dude, we couldn't even get any food because of the...
Yeah, they're like, the shrapnel is, it keeps coming down on the food. We got to not serve it to you.
They're like, wait, why isn't there a tent above the food? How come the stuff's not covered? Can you cover the stuff?
It was that was weird. That their food trucks all had like the grills outside the food truck, and then they'd serve it through the inside.
They did that downtown with that one place. I forget what it was called, but they opened a real store for like 20 minutes and then closed down. That one location's just a bad, where they had that one stage with the fake comedy club or whatever that was there.
That was an awesome location for years and years when it was Drunken Noodle.
Oh, yeah, but they moved. Yeah,
then it turned into just nobody has the right plan.
Yeah, everybody comes in. They're like, hey, I'm going to start this sweet business of baskets that have been weaved underwater.
That would be sweet if the whole store was on. You had to go into like a first little foyer, and then they'll put on your scuba suit, and they fill it all up.
Is it a foyer or a foyer?
It depends if I'm saying it or someone that's smart is.
You're pretty smart.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a gimmick in there. It's probably what needs to happen.
It's like an aquarium. You walk into it like, what's that dome aquarium? There's one that's like, not a dome, but a
SeaWorld.
It's kind of like that, but SeaWorld's,
that's next level, dude.
Yeah, they got killer whales in there named Shamu, and every single one of them's named Shamu. You go to SeaWorld Orlando, SeaWorld Atlanta, SeaWorld wherever, and they all have the same whale named Shamu.
Yeah, but they can't have killer whales anymore.
I know, but
I was there the last year that they could do killer whales in San Diego.
How much does that cost?
They ride those out to that island.
Yes, exactly. It's like this new island isn't as bad. It's just killer whales.
Yeah.
It's gross, but...
gosh. You got to pay extra for the blowhole.
It's gross, but...
But it... dude, that was... the fact that they could communicate with a huge whale and make him do stuff is so much more... like... It's so much more impressive than just people doing stuff with dogs. Like, making a sea
have you
creature.
ever gotten, like, really drunk and, like, started communicating with some whales? Trying to get him to do stuff.
They're usually more shrimpy. more like a shrimp or a...
I know. Hey, good for you, pal. I've had some belugas.
Not the blue whale yet, but going for it.
It's a sad...
Been with some killer whale.
I've got that sad cow disease, dog.
sad cow disease after going out with a couple whales.
Is that an orca?
That's supposedly a dolphin. It sounds like a fart. That sounds like Epstein's Island.
I think it sounds exactly like that.
I was just looking for dolphin sounds, and none of them sounded like what I was like expecting, like the.
Yeah, I think it's his movie. Nonsense.
You accidentally just get Dolph Lundgren sounds.
Yeah. I must break you.
Dolph Lundgren playing a dolphin.
That's a good idea.
Write
Dolphin
it down.
Lundgren.
Yeah. Dolphin Lundgren would be great.
What a stretch. Like,
just dolphin around.
You're finished.
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yes. That's why
I can't think of anything else.
That's why people listen to this show, man.
That's because
Flipper.
Dolphin Lundgren is so easy but so hard to top that it's like, what do you...
Because Dolphin Lundgren, I mean, in a movie, he'd be more of a shark. The crazy thing is, like if you're going to make Dolph Lundgren as a sea creature would be a shark. I wouldn't put him as a...
No, yeah, he's a predator. He's like a,
Yeah.
Dolphins, I don't think really like that.
Dolphin Lundgren, that's like, you don't know who's coming up in your sea boxing match. And you're like, it must be a dolphin because it's Dolphin Lundgren, and then a big old shark comes up.
Yeah, then you're in big trouble.
If I saw Dolph Lundgren in the ocean and he wasn't a dolphin,
you'd let him drown.
I don't think I could. because like if he's gonna drown, we're both gonna drown.
Yeah. It's like attaching yourself to a few cinder blocks, you know?
No, I think it's because he's beating me up because I'm saying, there goes Dolphin Lundgren. And he's just so mad at me for yelling at him.
Bullying him.
Just starts punching the crap out of me. And
like, hey, Dolphin Lundgren.
I get so tired we both drown.
Yeah.
And just if Dolph Lundgren was ever in a press conference and we got press passes, I would just be like, yes, when did you drop the IN from your name?
Like,
was that when you came to this country, or did Sylvester Stallone make you do it for the Rocky movie? Hey, we can't have you be called Dolphin. It just is not a tough name.
What if he actually was just a dolphin and then he talks like that because he always has to have like certain water in his lungs just to make sure that he can stay out of water for that long?
It's just an effect.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren, there's not even lizard people, there's dolphin people that walk in the earth.
I think Dolph Lundgren probably got so tough like that because his name's Rudolph. And then people were like, all right, then we're going to beat the crap out of you. And then he was like, you would not beat me.
Yes, he's Dolph. Dolph is
Dolph even Russian?
Dolph's a tough name, dude. One syllable.
Yeah, unless it's short for Randolph or
the D.
Randolph. Randolph. Well, Randolph's a name. But
Randolph the Gray.
I guess.
I don't know how I never knew that was short for Rudolph till right now.
I don't know if it is or not. I just Rudolph, Randolph.
Well, I Googled it and they said it's traditionally Germanic shortened form of nickname Rudolph or Randolph.
Yeah.
Randolph Cunningham. Hey, wait. You know what? If I would have been here this weekend, we should have gone and saw Dante Culpepper. Was that Unhinged?
Oh, somebody told me it was Adrian Peterson.
Both of them.
They're both there.
Yeah.
Because I was out. I was at the Noble Hair. Don't go there or do go there. I'm not allowed to promote things on here. But and the guy was like, Adrian Peterson said Unhinged. And I was with my buddy. I was like, dude, should we go? And then we just started making a bunch of jokes about hitting children. And
that's what I was like.
I forgot about it.
Can you sign my Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you just brought a stick to him,
that's exactly what my buddy Wade was saying. I was like, guys, come on now.
I'm just saying, like, $216 is a lot of money to use to hit your kids. Like, if I hit my son with a Nintendo Switch, I'd be
Switch.
so like, I just broke my Switch. I'd be more mad at myself.
Yeah. I would bring a Wii. It's like, I guess I messed up.
Dude,
I broke my Wii. Darn it.
Wii controller would hurt worse than a Switch controller, though.
Yeah,
a Switch controller might actually be like, oh, we get slapped up. Let's just stop this. Wii controller, you might get hurt.
Yeah, they can really whip those around.
Oh, those are the round ones with the joysticks, right? I haven't played Wii in a long time.
Yeah, so there was
thumb joysticks.
Pieces. Yeah, there was one that you would attach the joystick to it, and the other one was just the wand or whatever, you know.
Yes, there was the rectangle.
Yeah, and you'd have to like buy like protective gear around that because like people were just crushing their TVs.
Oh yeah, dude, they'd whip it the thing right at the.
It came with like the gel thing.
Oh, it came with that.
Yeah, because you're supposed to wear the wrist strap.
Also I think that's just because it felt better to hold, maybe even because that's not stopping a TV.
Yeah, it will help a little bit though. It'll help if you hit somebody in the face.
Yeah, that's
Isn't
true.
that where the wrist?
Loop
because that's where
as well.
The wrist strap was on there the whole time.
Yeah.
Just when people weren't wearing that is when they really wing chucked it.
Doesn't matter if you have really limp wrists though, like Dolph Lundgren, for example, like Dolphin Lundgren. I wanted to keep bullying Dolph for some reason.
He deserves it. He's expendable.
Yeah, he's one of the expendables. So
good stuff, quality stuff. Are you guys upset that you guys had like some beautiful lady in here last week and now it's just me?
No.
Do you think that the fans of the show's like, oh, sweet, this is gonna be hot?
Well, we talked about her dating guys. Now to me dating guys.
Okay.
So we'll go.
Yeah. Did you try to get on a date with her at all?
No.
No, not possible.
I don't have the cash flow to date her.
Well, maybe you don't. Maybe she doesn't like settle down with you, but like you're like you're like her Jesus-y bad boy on the side.
Jesus-y bad boy. You're so like Jesus. You're such a bad boy.
Yeah. But yeah, you're like in like Jesus's his like punk years, you know.
Yeah, well, you could have been like the
dude. That's what Jesus, because it was like Jesus was 12, then he was like 32 and died.
Yeah,
he had to have been.
Well, yeah. Next thing you know, he's just hanging out with these degenerates. It's like, yeah. course.
He was being 12-year-old boy just preaching gospel at the whatever.
About. All I'm telling you, man.
That is true. That's why it was the lost years of Jesus.
Yeah.
When he was like...
But I just
Jesus lost his ears?
I just think you're a good guy, and I think you deserve all the Miss North Dakota the world has to offer. That's all I'm saying, man.
Dude, they were telling us that Miss Teen North Dakota goes all the way from 13 to 19.
That's
wild.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
The 13-year-olds can't ever win, right?
You wouldn't think so.
What if they did, though? What if they did? The judges need some...
good for them, but like that's questionable, right?
Well, you can't. So you can't. You probably can't differentiate because you can't say like, okay, you can't cut it off at a certain age, just because of like people growing up at different speeds.
Shouldn't it be like 16 to 19?
You would think so.
Like at the maybe you know. I don't know, man.
I definitely think we're the ones that should decide what the age.
This is how the world works, dude. A couple of straight cool dudes get in a room and we decide what women should be doing.
And we decide how things work.
And then we're like, fights on the White House lawn? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude, the thing about that is I can't believe like everybody used up all their idiocracy jokes like 5 or 6 years ago, but like having a fight with the fireworks and planes flying over is very...
Now it's just a desensitization that is...
Right.
Brondo.
Like
it's
it's just...
the land.
Dude, they had you know, it was crazy. They scheduled it, which was... So like every time that they were walking out from the White House to the ring, they had like an old Army veteran from the...
Civil
from
War.
an actual war, from the Civil War, from the first,
he's got his pant leg up because he's missing.
Yeah,
that's how they just like fix legs. They're like, let me just sew your pant up there.
they actually had
look like a scarecrow.
Yeah, they actually had someone from the Revolution, you know, like Prince's band. But no, they had everyone.
were they all January 6th veterans?
I wish. That would have made it way better.
Like,
no, because they were outside the Capitol.
Patriots.
No, they were inside. They started inside. So then, but
how many cops did they kill?
I think just one.
I don't think. Yeah.
Oh,
which isn't so bad.
Yeah. It wasn't iced tea.
Yeah, it could be worse.
But they had like an old army vet walk beside each of the fighters, so it looks like they were saluting the fighters, but they were actually saluting the army vets. So you're like, oh, that's a tricky.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. Like trying to equate the two. It's like this guy right here, he's a real warrior. He fights guys in a ring.
Yeah, in a lawn.
Yeah,
he's fighting a war in the rink.
Guys in a lawn.
Yeah.
In the rink. In the rink. That would have been an abomination.
That was awesome, dude. Why not?
If they're like, well, didn't they? If they were just like the White House lawn, freestyle skating.
Yeah, that was awesome, dude.
Yeah, they should have the X Games
as feminine as possible.
They pretty much did that Nitro Circus on the lawn before it.
Nice.
Trump should have had one of his like Miss USA pageants on the lawn there.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened.
Did they have like a girl holding like in a bikini holding up round 1, round 2?
They had to have done that.
Not in a bikini, but in like a red and actually I think it was red and black. I don't think it was red, white, and blue.
Yeah, it's because we're Russian now. I don't know if you guys do that.
Dude, Dolph, I take back everything I've said.
Yeah, I mean, Dolph is literally the president of this country. Is he alive?
Yeah.
I mean, if Dolph Lundgren ran for president, I'd probably vote for him. I mean, it can't be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's safe. I think it's a safe bet. Yeah.
But also, is he Russian? He wasn't born here, so he can't be.
He's actually Swedish.
Oh,
what? He's so nice.
Yeah, never mind. He's not even a threat anymore.
Wow.
Swedish guy? I think we're okay. You know?
Yeah, everyone. We just can't tell the difference between Swedes and Russians. That's why.
Well, he played Russians most of his career, I think.
Yeah, they didn't care. They're like, you sound vaguely Russian, and Americans are dumb. Let's just do this.
Nobody gets mad about that. Nobody's like, oh, you couldn't find a Russian guy to play a Russian.
Yeah.
Like,
Dolph
okay.
Lundgren should be canceled, dude. That was the most racist thing I've ever seen.
Well, I don't think Dolph. It's not even his fault.
I
think it should be the Harvey Weinstein.
Turn down the roll.
They actually go.
Do you have any integrity,
Yeah.
man?
He can't.
That's
Do
his
you have
fault.
any integrity, Dolph?
He can't. He's neutral, man. He was like,
Yeah,
all right, I'll do it.
He's not French. Are the Swedes neutral?
Swedish, they got the banks. I'm thinking of Switzerland. So I
Switzerland,
don't know
yeah.
what's going on. I don't know
But
what's
I don't
happening.
think
They got fish.
But Sweden can't be.
Sure,
Sweden
they're
can't be
delish.
like that much less neutral. You know.
Sweden's a nuclear powerhouse. They're
Yeah,
like
they're not. You know. Mm-hmm. So I mean, what's the difference? You get into those countries unless you're talking about like. I don't know. Like
you guys, we should go to Sweden.
Germany obviously kind of stands out. And
Germany would stop you, but Sweden would be like, is capital this way?
yeah, it's beautiful.
They're like, oh, we speak English too. Like,
Yeah.
okay, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Because I'm not about to learn
Yeah,
Swedish.
Sweden's part of NATO.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
We love them.
Yeah, not only are they part of NATO, they're also pretty neato. That was
NATO.
Yes. Yep.
That sounds like a dumb YouTuber.
welcome back to the
Yeah.
Neonato show.
Yeah, it's true.
Today I'm going to jump off of a crane.
Into a bucket of water that doesn't have any water, but it has razor blades in it.
Today we're going to have a girl. Yeah. Today we're going to have a girl bungee jump with no bungee cord. Did you guys see that?
No, that's not.
She just committed
That doesn't
suicide?
sound like bungee jumping.
Yeah.
Dude,
no.
this past weekend, these guys, well, it's like they're on a bridge in Brazil, I think. And Brazil, bad weekend
Did
to go
they
to
forget
Brazil.
to put the bungee on her?
Yeah. And what they do, dude, they like toss you off to like get you out because it was actually like rope swing, but it was supposed to be like connected to these bungee cord. So there's 3 guys just holding her, just wing chuck her off.
And she's go straight down.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is horrible. Because, like, somebody knew. You know what I mean? Somebody had to have been like,
Dude, and then you see the video, and then they're like, wait. And they're just, the rope's not going. Rope's all in a pile, and it's like not flowing.
he walks over the edge and just films her falling to her.
How was she not like bros? What the heck?
There's no rope
You'd
around my
think so.
ankles.
Yeah.
Well, she had like the other things around her ankles that the ropes are supposed to attach to, you know?
I don't. I've never done it. I would
Yeah.
never
Well,
do
they
it.
don't, they don't just tie a rope around your ankles.
They should. It's better than
Yeah, watch this.
the alternative. I'm not watching it.
I don't know. I guess I'll watch it. I mean, I've seen enough bad things.
Yeah, but
Is
this
it
one's
on-
awesome.
I mean, this guy, like, look. This,
Is it on?
Oh, right here. Look how they throw her.
I mean, I can't believe they're just showing this. We are desensitized.
Gone.
What the hell, dude? They have different angles too. My
Yeah.
God.
And I guess she was like an influencer or something. And right before it, like, put a thing like, "Who let me do this?" And you're like,
Oh,
Dude, it's in Skeleton
no.
Bridge, dude. Skeleton Brush.
"Hey, dude, you can't go to a place called Skeleton Bridge and jump off."
Yeah, I would say maybe just don't go to like South America and bungee
Dude,
jump.
our one buddy in Mexico, he's like, "I'm gonna go bungee jumping," and he asked the people, he's like, "How often does it like break or something go wrong?" And they're like, "Oh, it's like a 1% chance." Like, then he did it, and afterwards we're like, he said 1%. That's 1 out of every 100. That's not.
It's actually not worth
Like,
it.
there was 50 people in line before
Yeah,
you.
it's like one of these people will surely perish today.
Well, which one of us is going to be?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of fun.
Oh, I just got to watch the video. I gotta.
Yeah, you got to do that, dude.
You
Oh yeah,
got
dude.
stuff.
That's funny. She's like in a. It's not funny. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, because the way they toss you off, you're like, just
I
holding on.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, she was.
it's
She looked like she
crazy,
was
bro.
doing like the
Jesus,
Jesus,
yeah.
dude. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, they were trying to make her into an airplane. They're like, see if you can fly, Rebecca. Her name's not
Yeah.
Rebecca.
This is how they test for witchcraft in Brazil. They don't burn at the stake; they just toss you.
That's the thing. The witches are just coming back. That we got to do some of the Salem witch trials.
Yep, exactly.
Dude, Salem witch trials. I wonder if we could get people to believe that nowadays.
It happened.
Yeah, pretty
I bet
easy.
you
Well,
could.
no, I know that. Yeah, I wonder if we can get people to believe the Salem witch trials happened.
Yeah.
It'd be easier than the Holocaust.
Well,
That is true. Well, we're finding out that's not real. So it's, you know.
yeah, exactly. That's already been kind of
Yeah.
disproven.
Debunked. Yeah, that's crazy.
The other thing, but if we started right now being like, these people are lizard people, we're going to have to throw him off. We could do something like that again.
Yeah, but if you do that, you would get trouble. You would get charged.
We just get other people to do it.
Yeah, it's
Right, but then you would still get in trouble for like it's not solicit. Maybe it is soliciting.
Free speech. We could just say this.
That's not.
Yes, because we could just say this is what we do as a fiction.
You can't
yes, you can.
That is the Charlie Manson defense.
Look how well it worked out for him.
Well, yeah, but we're not part
He's doing great.
We're not part of MK Ultra. They needed to have him be crazy already. We're just random people who can. And see,
the girl who told her boyfriend to kill himself. She's in trouble. Like,
no, yeah, but you're not listening to me.
Okay,
we make a book that we say it's fiction, but then we're like, wink, wink. We just put it in parentheses, wink, wink.
Sure, well, somebody's going to have to sit in the chair and spread their legs open.
Dude, if there's a wink, wink clause, you're good.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. And we're not the ones.
Why didn't you say that from the beginning? Nobody's talking about wink, wink clauses over here.
Because you kept cutting me off. I was getting to the wink, wink clause the whole time.
I thought you guys were lawyers, dude. How do you not know about the wink, wink clause?
I know about it. It just wasn't brought up.
Okay.
I was getting there.
Okay, I'm sorry. I guess we all got a little too excited.
Also, if you throw somebody off a cliff,
it's okay. Wink, wink.
No, you get. we didn't know that the bungee cord wasn't attached.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
I mean, are those guys going? I mean, I guess I don't know what the justice is.
Yeah, no.
Like
So what they
Brazil,
did is a bunch of the 6 of them got arrested, and 2 of them just darted into the forest. They had to find them with helicopters.
Awesome. Awesome. I mean, here's what's going to happen with this. Not to get political again, but it is
Fargo
true.
witch trial.
So yes, if we want to get the witch trials going, we do have to wait though. Like, so Trump has kind of started to like usher in like the evangelical like rise of America, but like if JD Vance gets in, then you could easily convince people. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, witches are totally real witchcraft, Satan." It'll be very easy to start like throwing women off cliffs and stuff.
And men.
Men, I suppose.
Warlocks
I'm
and
saying
witches.
historically speaking, women are witches, not men. But
that
that's
is
okay.
true.
And I think that might be a little too progressive for JD Vance to be tossing men over bridges. But we'll see. Hey, we'll play it by ear. But I think it'll be very easy to convince most Americans once he rises to power that, like, oh yeah, women actually do have evil satanic powers, and we should be tossing them off bridges.
If it's a dude, JD Vance would be like, we're gonna have to throw your wife off the bridge,
right? And hopefully you'll just learn your lesson.
Yeah, if you didn't learn your lesson, you're free to go after that.
Yeah.
Dude, there were males killed during the Salem witch trials.
What?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm against them.
I just Googled. I never thought I'd ever Google were there any warlocks killed during the Salem witch trials.
But, is that you typed in?
Yeah.
Awesome.
The warlock, this guy was the first one to wear a hoodie. And they're like,
also,
I just have a hood on because it's raining. And they're like, you're a warlock.
Yeah.
Your face isn't wet.
You're rather slender and have a hood.
He gets struck by lightning and survives, and they're like, we're going to have to do another trial.
It's time.
Do you know how many people were killed total in the Salem witch trials?
748.
20.
Oh, what are we even talking
And
about?
6 were men.
Oh, God, I hate that ratio.
Yeah.
I hate that. That sucks, dude. Why are we killing so many men?
I know.
We don't do magic.
No.
What is that, like 21%?
Imagine someone also just like, if you don't know, you're like, someone's giving birth to another person.
Right.
Which?
Disgusting.
They used to believe that rats were born from piles of rags in the corner. You know what I mean?
Right.
They used to believe that headaches were like demons.
Piles of rags. Which also, a witch leaves those. Just a lazy woman throwing her rags around.
Yeah.
And now rats created.
Why is my underwear in a pile in the corner?
Yeah,
Dirty.
exactly. Yeah, because you're being a lazy witch right now. Get over there and clean that up. You're gonna cause the plague.
All of a sudden, it just floats over into a bucket of water.
It's like exactly.
So it's like you were being a lazy witch. It's so much easier for you than the regular woman.
Yeah, you just toss her in the cauldron. It's like your days are done.
Toss her in the cauldron.
He makes her start the fire so she can get into the cauldron.
Yeah, exactly.
The Salem witch trials are you just walk in and there's a cauldron and you're like, something's fishy around.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you failed the trial. You're a witch, dude.
Whenever I think of the Salem witch trials, I think of the picture of Joan of Arc just getting burned at the stake.
Yeah.
Everybody was just...
That was actually sad.
Yeah.
Those like Puritan women getting burned, it's not really that big of a deal.
I guess you wouldn't say she had a great arc. The story arc was pretty bad.
It's a rough character.
Joan's story arc.
I used to know a lady who worked down at the donation place down there. Her name was Joan of the Ark. She looked like a witch, kind of.
Yeah?
She was very raggedy, that one. I was like, what's up, Joan of the Ark?
And she kept stirring in spices into a pot.
Yeah,
too.
I was like, I don't think you're supposed to be making like a brew back here. What the hell?
That's actually how they like desanitize all of the clothes that get there. She's just in a huge pot.
I was like, bro, I'm serving community service and I'm doing more work than you. I think you're like the boss. What the hell, man? I got a minor and you get to sit there and just stir a cauldron all day. This is bull. I want to do that.
It turns out everyone buying clothes from there got special powers.
Yeah, I think so. It seemed like it.
Yeah, they're acting pretty crazy.
The arc is, there's some magic within like the foundation there, man.
The clothes had mushrooms in them.
Yes,
and they just ate the mushrooms, and they're like, "I'm gonna."
That could be.
Now you have magic. Now you have magic powers from the magic mushrooms.
Or if you
think we figured it out.
If Raiders of the Lost Joan of Arc.
I love just giving up. Giving up the setup.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to take way too long to get to. I'm just going to say.
It's also crazy that Joan was married to Noah.
Yes.
And the Ark.
Yeah, Joan.
Joan of Noah's Ark.
Yeah. Joan of the Ark of the Covenant. Which I guess is, it's kind of the same. What else we got here? Oh yeah, the St. Louis Ark, Joan of Arc.
The Ark.
They weren't really witches; they just farted. Guys are like, what was that? Women don't fart.
Yeah, they farted and they just threw their rags everywhere. They're like, this was a witch if I ever saw one, dude. Yes, it's just like that, and the Puritans couldn't handle it. They're like, "This is disgusting."
Well, they're pure, dude.
That's exactly right. A woman's not supposed to do that even in modern times, but back then,
I didn't think that they did.
They also should put more Joan of Arc on their shots in the WNBA. They keep bricking them off the bottom of the rim.
Yeah, she bricked the lab. Real Joan of Arc, if you catch my drift. That was good. That's real good stuff, guys.
Angel Reese, more like Angel Crease, no arc.
I
was just trying to think of something with a straight line.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
That was, you know what? The show's almost over, so I can.
More like Angel can't afford her lease. Did you see? She was like, I can't afford my $8,000 rent month. Like, well, yeah, you probably shouldn't have got one.
You should probably live within your means.
Yeah, you have a $70,000 salary.
Angel living outside of her means. It's like not even that good of a rhyme anymore.
We just because it didn't rhyme.
Yeah,
that's not that great of a rhyme.
It's a slant rhyme.
Means lease.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah,
it's close enough. It's close enough. Like, angels, how would you say what you mean?
And drink some lean.
Yeah, angels drink.
Angel lean.
Angel drink some lean.
Angeline.
It's a beautiful name.
Also, we were really close with that Jars of Clay song.
Oh, you guys were doing good on the Jars of Clay?
Well, it was like, but if I can't swim after 40 days, we
walk.
were thinking walk.
After 40 days.
Lift me up when I'm falling.
So they're talking about Noah in that song, right?
Yeah, that's why it's called Flood.
Yup.
Oh, dang, dude. That's deep. That's
like
awesome.
the waters of whatever.
That was the whole world,
Dude,
I think.
Was the whole world underwater?
Yeah, have you seen the movie Waterworld? Noah's Ark.
Yeah, but then they find. And then what's his face had gills.
Yeah, Shane
Gills.
Yeah,
Shane Gills and Dolphin Lundgren.
Starring in Waterworld. It's actually about Noah's Ark. They were the last two creatures on the ark, and then like And Noah was like, these are abominations from God. J.D. Vance, he was played by J.D. Vance. Like, it's an abomination. And they said, we must burn them at the stake,
This is like his origin story, so he's got to be young and fat.
Yeah. Young, fat Noah.
Young, fat Noah.
That sounds like a...
Dude, that's like a young spin like young Sheldon.
Young Noah.
Young, fat Noah.
It's like, one day I'll build a big ship. It's like, yeah, whatever, fat Noah. They're shoving his head into whatever.
Let's make that.
Yeah, fat Noah. That'd be great.
Yeah. you keep eating the animals, Noah.
It's narrated by
Fat
Steve
Noah.
Carell.
Yeah. You must stop eating the animals, Noah. You will transport them for 40 days and 40 nights. And the whole time it's just he's on the ark just in temptation.
Frying bacon.
Like a guinea pig. He wants like exotic stuff. He's just been eating all like the Jerusalemic animals.
Yeah.
and now he's ready. He's ready for like a guinea pig. He's ready for like something like nice and fresh and new.
Yep.
Hey, God, the dodo birds?
Yeah.
We're going to have to talk about them.
And then Dolphin Lundgren comes up on the boat. It's like flailing around. And he starts eating the Dolphin Lundgren.
Yeah.
And that saves him. That saves him from his temptations. He has to eat a man. There's a lot of stuff going on in this movie,
we can go anywhere with this.
There's a lot of lines.
It's a lot like movies. What's it called? With the mermaid Splash, where she gets dry and then her legs appear.
Oh, dang!
It's kind of like Dolphin Lundgren gets dry and then he has legs and he becomes the Swedish.
Yeah, but it's too late because J.D. Vance has already eaten them.
But then at the dude, what if Fat Noah finishes his whole venture and then he writes a dieting book about fasting?
Yes,
He fasts for 40 days while he's on there because he can't eat.
Fat Noah becomes Fast Noah.
Noah.
Yes. Or he comes back to shore and he's eating all the animals.
Yeah, and
he's fatter than ever.
That's the sequel. It's
like
too fat,
They're
too
like, there
serious.
used to be dinosaurs. Fat Noah ate them all.
He's yelling at chickens.
Yeah, Noah's descendants are actually like, our dad actually just ate different birds. You guys think these are huge?
Yeah, the bird diet.
Bird diet. Dude, it is cool that they made
birds.
The fact that they put scales on T-Rex instead of just feathers is such a good. That's such a good switch for our history.
It's way better.
Oh yeah, dude. Imagine no one would like dinosaurs.
Just a big bird. Annoying.
Yeah, dinosaurs
Annoying.
would stink if they were like what they really were.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
probably because they didn't have showers. Dinosaurs would stink. I imagine what they ate did not, smell good.
If they did have showers, they could do fun puns. I'm going to go take a dinosaur. Oh, God.
A dino shower. That's how this ends.
I don't see any better way. Hey, can I promote my show, actually?
You have a show? Is it?
Yeah. Friday and Saturday at the Cellar, my band, Peter Dickett, with Nathan Folsebach and Nathan Smezrud, hosted by Nathan Rowe. 3 Nathans.
Whoa, how many Nates?
3 Nathans, but come to the show if you guys are bored. Friday, Saturday night. Peter Dickett. It's music. It's comedy. It's very good.
So funny.
Please, these guys will tell you. It's good.
Yeah, I'll be there Saturday.
I don't know how many people are going to be there because it's the summer and no one does this, but please come.
Yeah.
You won't regret it. I'll give you, I'll say hi to you.
Yep.
I think people will come there.
They're going to come.
They better.
Yeah.
I'm going to come.
Yep.
Do not come. Do not come. I'm going to come.
Yeah, do.
Yeah.
This is one thing I am going to promote.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back just in time to drink beers for it.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh,
I hope you do.
A lot of crowd participation in the songs. It's a good time.
Yeah, everyone gets to sing.
Yeah, if you've never seen it, you got to go.
Except for...
It's actually just live karaoke. No, it is very funny. They are very good.
I'll convince you that it is whatever it is that will make you come to it. So, yeah. Thank you.
You'll get 72 virgins if you go to it.
You will. And you'll get...
You don't even have to die.
You'll get 100. With our new religion where we do the North Dakota witch trials.
Also, with our fan base, there'll be a lot of virgins there, so that's good.
The woke mob is all verge.
Yeah, and all nerdy men.
Yeah, this is going to be like a very liberal, very woke event.
Okay, well, toodaloo.
See you guys. Thank you.